I love the Nintendo Switch. It's one of my favorite consoles out right now, and I've just found that mine has a massive issue, and I'm worried that yours does too. I've got one word of advice: just be very careful with how you hold this or how you pick this thing up, or this could happen to you. So the problem I've been having with the Nintendo Switch is with the Joy-Cons. Now what's been happening is the Joy-Cons have been sliding off randomly whilst I've been picking it up or playing it. And what's supposed to happen is that the only way you should be able to remove a Joy-Con is by pressing the little release mechanism up here on the back under the shoulder button. If you press that, the Joy-Con should come off, and if you slide it back on, it should go on and click and be nice and secure. But over a period of time, that little release mechanism seems to be either wearing, becoming defective. Over a period of days, weeks, some people have reported that this has happened to their brand new Switches. And what happens is if you pick the Switch up like this, it could just slide off, hit the floor. And the worst thing that's been happening to me is when I've been holding the Switch and accidentally grazed the tablet portion with my index fingers, it could just slip out from in between the Joy-Cons and hit the floor. As you can see, the Joy-Cons can become detached really easily. I don't need to put much pressure on them, they just slide right off without having to press that button. See? Oh, and that one just detached itself whilst I was trying to remove this one. Playing the Nintendo Switch, index fingers touch the top and it slides out like that. Oh no. So yeah, depending on where you are, it might not be an issue. If you're lying in bed, it's not going to be a big issue, but if you're outside, you know, you're walking over concrete, you're playing the Switch falls off, hits the ground, then it could result in a costly mistake and you could end up having to buy a whole new Switch. Now this seems to be an issue with the Joy-Cons specifically. So if you get a new pair of Joy-Cons, slap them on, it should be fine. But it probably will happen again in the future over a period of time. And the reason this happens is there's a tiny little bit of plastic there, which is the release mechanism. And if you press that little button up there, you could see the little bit of plastic moves in and out. So that little bit of plastic is the only thing that stands between your Switch staying together and it falling apart and hitting the concrete basically. So obviously that's not good, and I wish Nintendo had made this little mechanism a bit more sturdy, or at least made it bigger. That way it was more secure onto the Switch. Now, I don't need to tell you, this is, you know, it's pretty concerning because a lot of people have Switches, a lot of people have had them for months now, and we don't really want to, no one wants to really go out and spend £60 on a new pair of Joy-Cons, and even worse, people don't want to go out and buy a whole new Switch because their Switch dropped onto the floor and broke. So it's a pretty big issue. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. I'm worried about it. I'm probably going to have to get new Joy-Cons now because I don't want to be dropping this when I'm on the train or anything. So yeah, pretty worrying. Is it a big issue? It could be a big issue. I'm really curious to know if it's happening to you. Let me know in the comments. And as always, please like this video if it was helpful. The dislike button works alright too if you don't like it, but please like it. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, please subscribe and please hit that little notification bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. So yeah guys, Nintendo Switch, is this a big issue? Is this something Nintendo's going to have to fix? Let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. This is Blaze2K. Peace.